Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In today's episode, we will learn about how Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam went into the stomach of fish. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam as a prophet for the guidance of people of the city called Naynawa. Naynawa was a big city of Mosul. The people of the area were idol worshippers and were indulged in unbelief and polytheism. Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam commanded them to abandon idol worship and embrace the true faith. But these people refuted the Prophet of Allah and denied to embrace the true faith because of their insolence and wickedness. Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam warned them that very soon a divine torment will strike them. After listening to this warning, the people of the city consulted one another that Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam has never told a lie. Therefore keep an eye on Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam. If he stays in the city overnight, then it means there is no danger. But if he does not spend the night in the city, then we should expect the onset of the divine torment. At the night time, the people saw that Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam has left the city. And indeed in the morning, the sign of the divine torment appeared because black clouds started emerging from all four sides and darkness fell over the whole city with the smoke from everywhere. Witnessing this, the people of the city realized that the torment will now definitely strike them. Therefore, in the quest of Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam, the people started searching for him. But Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam could not be found far and wide. Now the people of the city became even more terrified. Therefore they all took their women, children along with their cattle, wearing threadbare and torn clothes, and went to the jungle crying and repenting. They sincerely committed to embrace faith in Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam. Husbands separated from wives and mothers separated from their children, and all of them engaged in seeking absolution and were weeping bitterly in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They started seeking pardon for all the violations regarding mutual rights. In short, all of them repented sincerely and promised Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that they have firm belief in the message of Allah brought by Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam. Allah did mercy on the sincere repenting of the inhabitants of the city, and the torment shunned away. All of a sudden, the hazy clouds and smoke disappeared, and all of the people came back to the city and resumed living with peace and comfort. Allah has described this event in the Holy Quran in the following words. So if only had there been one town that believed and its faith would have benefited it. Yes, the people of Yunus, when they accepted faith, we removed the disgraceful punishment in the life of this world from them and let them enjoy for a precious time. It means that it does not benefit the people to embrace faith once the divine torment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commenced. But despite the clouds of the divine torment commenced towards the people of Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam, the torment was still withdrawn from them upon embracing the true faith. After the withdrawal of the torment, when Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam arrived near the city, he did not find any symptoms of the torment on the city. The people asked him to join his people. He replied, "How can I go back to my people? I have left the city after revealing the news of the divine torment to them." But same did not happen. Now those people will kill me, considering me a liar. Out of anger, Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam left the city and embarked a boat. When the boat reached in the middle of the sea, it stopped. According to a established tradition, those times only that boat would jam in the midst of the sea that carries some fugitive slave. Therefore the passengers balloted, and the name of Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam came out. The passenger threw him into the sea and departed. When Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam fell down into the water, a fish swallowed him, and he became confined in the stomach of the fish, where there was an utter darkness. Under these circumstances, he commenced invoking La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. By virtue of this invocation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed him freedom from the dark cell, and the fish ejected him out of her mouth at the bank of the sea. He had gone very weak by that time. By the grace of Allah, the plant of gourd grew there, and he used to take rest under its shade. Afterwards, when he regained some energy, he went back to his people, and all of the people treated him with utmost love and reverence and embraced faith unto him. The Holy Quran has mentioned this wonderful event of Sayyiduna Yunus alayhi salam in the following words. And indeed, Yunus is one of the noble prophets. When he left towards the loaded ship, then he drew lots, and he became of those who were pushed into the sea. The fish then swallowed him, and he blamed himself for not awaiting for Allah's command. And had he not been those who glorify Allah, he would have remained in its belly till the day when all will be raised. We then put him ashore on a plain, and he was sick, and we grew a tree of gourd as a shelter above him, and we sent him as a messenger towards 100,000 peoples, in fact more. So they accepted faith. We therefore allowed them to enjoy life for a while.